आज यहां से संकल्प लेने के लिए जाए कि मोदी जी सिर्फ पर्चा डालकर जाए, प्रचंड बहुमत से मोदी जी को जिताने का जिम्मेदारी मेरे काशी के कार्यकर्ताओं का। भाई और बहनों, काशी को समग्र विश्व में उसका सम्मान दिलाने का काम एक चीर पुरातन बाबा विश्वनाथ की नगरी की आध्यात्मिक ऊंचाई को बढ़ाने का काम, कला की नगरी बनाने का काम, खेल की नगरी बनाने का काम और यहां पर हजारों करोड़ का इन्वेस्टमेंट लाकर रोजगारी के लिए ऊर्जा भरने का काम नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने किया है। मैं काशी की जनता को करबद्ध निवेदन करने आया हूं कि आप सभी ही नरेंद्र मोदी बनकर चुनाव के दिन हर घर से सुबह 7 बजे ही निकलकर कमल के निशान के सामने बटन दबाकर नरेंद्र मोदी को प्रचंड बहुमत से जिताइए और फिर से एक बार, तीसरी बार देश का प्रधानमंत्री बनाने का काम कीजिए। कार्यकर्ता भाइयों बहनों, मैं 2 बार यहां पर चुनाव में आया। इस बार हमारे 2 साथी जगदीश भाई, खड़े हो जाओ, जगदीश भाई कहां गए, नीचे चला गया, और अश्विनी त्यागी जी यहां पर है। दोनों चुनाव का काम करने वाले हैं। हमारे 7 विधायक यहां पर है, अपना दल के कार्यकर्ता भी है। हम सब मिलकर मोदी जी को सुनिश्चित रूप से कह पाए, मोदी जी आप पर्चा डालकर बाबा का आशीर्वाद लेकर चले जाइए। जिम्मेदारी जिताने की, आपके गौरव के अनुरूप लीड से जिताने की जिम्मेदारी काशी के भारतीय जनता पार्टी के कार्यकर्ताओं की है, जनता की। भाइयों और बहनों, आज मोदी जी का कार्यालय का श्री गणेश हुआ है। आज से ही चुनाव की शुरुआत होगी। इसके बाद एक छोटी सी जिम्मेदार कार्यकर्ताओं की बैठक भी रखी है। कार्य का आयोजन पूर्णतया तैयार हमारे स्थानीय नेताओं ने कर दिया है। हम सब के जिम्मेदारी पर जो जिम्मेदारी आए सर पर, उसको पूर्ण करने की हम सब आज संकल्प करके जाए। मुझे बताइए, काशी के सारे कार्यकर्ताओं नरेंद्र मोदी बनकर घर घर जाएंगे क्या? जरा जोर से बोले, हाथ उठाकर बोले। हर लाभार्थी का संपर्क करेंगे, हर मतदार का संपर्क करेंगे। मोदी जी को तीसरी बार काशी से प्रचंड बहुमत से जिताएंगे, तीसरी बार प्रधानमंत्री बनाएंगे। तो मेरे साथ बोले, नमः पार्वती पते, हर हर महादेव।
Welcome to the Impact with Youth, a series where we bring young changemakers and global thought leaders together on one platform to explore innovative ideas to create impact with youth. I am Mansi, a climate change champion from Mahua, Gujarat, and a UN India Yuva advocate.
And I am Mohammad Siraj, a climate activist and a UN India Yuva advocate from Titagarh, West Bengal. Today I am very excited to talk about green skills. And we are very glad to join by Mr. Sombi, United Nations Resident Coordinator in India.
Namaskar. Antarashtriya Yuva Divas ki Shubhkamnaएं. It's a great honor and pleasure to be here with both of you. You know, I think that obviously in the state of the world right now, we see the hottest days on record happening, seems like almost every other day. We see biodiversity loss at 1,000 times greater than it would be without human activity. So these green skills are so critical. And I guess, but let me first start with the basics. When we talk about green skills, what are they? What are green skills in your view?
The skills by which we can help the environment. I'm coming from the Mahua, where the waste problem is very critical. So we do waste management. We so many people planted a recycling plant. So these are the skills, are the green skills. And as I know the one of my friend, they use the software and skills and application like the Cool the Globe, by which they help to reducing carbon footprint and help to solve climate crisis. So yeah, these are the green skills.
Those are some very interesting examples, ideas in motion. Siraj?
I think greening of the economy need a particular set of skills, which may help in policy implementation. Also, these skills are especially important for the young people. As green jobs in demand, so we need more and more green skills, so that youth can learn those skills and they can implement it for the protection of our planet and for our environment.
Mr. Shombi Sharp, from your experiences, what opportunities and challenges do you see imparting green skills to the youth?
But the beautiful thing about green skills and about green jobs, investing in green economy, is that it actually also addresses other important development challenges. So India, for example, has an incredible demographic dividend, the greatest youth generation in history, more young minds to tap than any country has ever had before. And so by investing in the green economy, actually India could add an additional 35 million jobs in the green economy by 2047, the Amrit Goal, like that, investing in renewable energy and electric vehicles and hydrogen, all of these sorts of things. You're creating a livable environment, sustainability for the planet, for our communities, better air quality, protecting the oceans and the rivers and these sorts of things. I mean, that's really what the Sustainable Development Goals are all about by 2030. Is the interconnectedness, that intersectorality across the different areas. What do you think is the power of youth to make the world greener? Can you share, Siraj, some experiences of yours in terms of leading impactful environmental conservation drives, and how do you see that kind of creating a movement, let's say, within your community?
As we heard from our childhood that charity begins at home, so why not conservation begins at home? We had started a campaign which is known as Insan Teri Ganga Maili, which means that oh people, your river is very dirty. And till now we are able to put out more than 15,000 kgs of waste from only 2 Ganga Ghats in Titagarh. Titagarh is a very small area. So in those garbages, we find clothes, we find hairs, we find bangles, small pieces of glasses. If any people is going to the river for a bath or for something, this can be harmful. In that area, more than 15 Ganga Ghats are there. And more than 1,000 of peoples are coming on daily basis for their ritual, for their religious beliefs, for their entertainment purpose. And we find that the people who are coming on those Ganga Ghats, somehow they are the ones who are contributing to the pollution. Not only we are doing the cleanup drives in every Sunday, we are also trying to talk with the people in the community who are actually using that Ganga Ghats. With the people, we are also organizing small discussion in community as well as in the schools. We are also trying to involve stakeholders, different stakeholders, duty bearers, local municipal bodies, because they had to install the dustbin, proper dustbin system. If it can be installed in the Ganga Ghat, so it can also help us in our cleanup drives. We are also in process of talking with different religious leaders, what their opinions on those materials which are actually coming to the Ganga Ghats.
So, but it's wonderful to see, as you've been talking about, how it requires all of society coming together, and so it sounds like I think sometimes it's called a Jan Andolan, right?
Yes.
This broader movement.
And when many people come together, it becomes a movement now.
Mansi, how about you?
My journey is very similar to Siraj, but we are working on an ocean. It's Arabian Sea. So when we go to the ocean, we see lots of waste there. There was one group called Environment Conservation Youth club who have been cleaning beaches. So I joined him, and when we join together and create a moment, we support each other, we motivate each other. So lots of challenges we faced during this time, and we get this momentum to this moment when we participated in Tide Turner Challenge program by United Nations Environment Program. And it was a kind of thing when we upgrade our skills. We go to school and aware students and even teachers to educate students about green skills or about the environment. Do segregation of waste in your schools and say them to segregate in your home. It's kind of small skills. No? It will take 2 or 3 minutes. As I am a geologist, so I also wanted to continue my journey. I started work for Atal Bhujal Yojana, which is groundwater conservation. So we go to the Gram Panchayats and doing advocacy to save water.
Something like 2/3 of emissions, if we're looking at climate change, are coming, from household consumption behaviors. So small changes, when you aggregate, multiply that by 1.4 billion, let's say, just looking at India, can have really major changes, right? I'm so pleased Yuva is a fantastic kind of platform to bring you together, to help provide skills. Tide Turners, as you mentioned, another important platform also. So it's about really, coming together. It's a whole of community approach, as we've said. So
how green skills is going to help us in achieving the sustainable development goals, which is going to be like, we have very less time, only 7 years left. We have to achieve it by 2030.